Hi everybody and welcome to Luna bag tutorial, which is really small and really easy project, which is fine even for a beginner. Here are the parts of the bag that I've got out already. And first we're gonna assemble the closure loop. You just insert it into the slits and stitch it together in just any way you want on the flash side. And then after that, I actually glued it to the flash side because I just wanted to stick out and not fall inside the bag. So you can do the same thing. Next, we're gonna stitch the gusset to the back body, and I've marked the holes that you're gonna have to use for that, where you're gonna start. So check the pattern for that reference. And we're gonna stitch the gusset first to the back part of the body where the overlapping seam. Next we're gonna stitch the body front panel to the gusset, finishing off the body this way, and this is how you do it. It's just the same way as you did back panel. And now we're gonna stitch the patch onto the flap, just the long part. Do not stitch that short part at the base, because that part is gonna be in that top seam. Just mark where you're gonna stitch the closure strap. It's in the middle. It's in the fifth hole. That's where you start stitching it on. Stitch around the patch. Now we're going to stitch around the closure opening. It sounds weird, but that's what it is. And now we're going to complete the top seam, which is going to be at the same time holding the closure strap and finishing off that little part of the patch which we left unstitched. I hope you can guess what's going on there. I'm a little bit out of the frame, and I'm stitching on the closure strap right now. So here you're going to be stitching through 5 layers of leather, which can be a little bit tough, but it's just a small area. Now I'm going to have to make some lace for the sides. This is some thin lace out of 3-ounce leather. I don't really need that much, but since I started, I decided to make the whole lot of that little piece of scrap. So you're gonna need something not really long, like a couple of short pieces, and then you insert them in the holes on the sides this way, so you can keep the gusset flat on top. So now I'm performing some manipulations that will pass the string through that opening on the top. I just tied thread to the end of that string, and you're gonna need something like a thin and long hook, which I have such a hook, but it wasn't long enough, so I taped a pen to another end of it. So now you pass the thread through that opening, and then you're gonna help the string to get through like this. Hope this tutorial was fun and useful, and if you have any questions you can message me or send me an email, join our Facebook group, and until next time.